See ya. Wake up and rise, open your eyes. It's breakfast with the Thomases, the ultimate prize. Mental Wellness Monday, work it out Wednesday. Pay it forward Friday, we'll season the day. Digital finance, harmony of love, serving food for what those store. Rising as the beat and it Eastern on P2GTV. Breakfast with the Thomases, come eat with me.
Y'all, that's right. Let's go. Going to eat with
Grand Rising, welcome.
How y'all doing?
Yes. Welcome to another Work It Out Wednesday here, and you are here with Alvin Thomas, the Goldbagger, and the Lady of the Sea.
How you doing, family? Welcome to Breakfast with the Thomases. I am your girl, Ruby T, as always, and we are so happy that you guys have made it for another Work It Out Wednesday because we got a brother out in the house. We were telling you about this brother. I told you. He's doing some stuff that I like to do. Y'all know how I love to patronize businesses. And so y'all better get your pen and paper, get ready, and start putting on the calendar some time. Because Brother Lorenzo BYNUM is here to share with you his amazing dream come reality. And Brother BYNUM, tell him what is up. Tell him what's happening.
Well, first of all, I'm very happy to be on the show.
Yes.
With two of my best people in the world, very good people, very smart people. Listen to these people. Listen to them. And I'm just here. I'm happy. Life is good. God is good.
That's right.
And, I'm trying to put together the dream that I envisioned and just get not only financially stable to where I don't have to work a job at all, just enjoy life.
Yeah.
And to make other people happy. And bring something that will put smiles on people's faces. So.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm just saying, just talking with you, brother, and just, you know, the stuff that we've been sharing, you've been sharing with us. The whole reason we were like, okay, you got to be on the show has already made me happy. I haven't even been there, and I'm already excited. You ever get the idea we could go to Disneyland, and all of a sudden everything up to that is excitement?
Everything is excitement.
Yep. The anticipation of it.
Just go ahead and I'm gonna let you tell them what you've been up to. What you been up to?
Well, what I've been up to, me and my partner, we dreamed of owning not really an Airbnb, so more. It was more of a guest house. But the first dream was a bed and breakfast. That was the first dream because we went to a bed and a breakfast, and it was the people was awesome. The food was really good. And we were like, you know, this is something I'd like to do because not only are you making people happy through your space and cooking for them, which we all know is that's the key to our hearts. Is that So we were like, you know what, this is nice. I like this, and maybe that's something that we could do in the future,
right?
You know, but that also takes you have to be self-independent. You can't work jobs. You have to put your time and your effort into building.
It can't be a side hustle.
Yeah, it can't be a side hustle. So it was so nice that we found something. And we were like, this, you know, it was actually a bed and breakfast first. The people who owned it as a bed and breakfast and ran it as a bed and breakfast for 17 years.
Wow.
So we were like, oh, let's go check it out. Went down there.
Did you buy the business?
I'm sorry?
So did you buy the business or did you just buy the property?
No, I just bought the home.
Okay.
The business, COVID in 2020, COVID had shut down the business of bed and breakfast for them. So after it shut it down for them, they really never recovered. Well, I'm not going to say they didn't recover. I think after a few years, they realized they didn't want to continue because they were an elderly couple. So they decided, you know what? We're not going to go on with it. We're going to sell the house and move on.
Right.
And enjoy the rest of our lives. So my partner found it. So once she found it, it was like, all right, let's go see it. We went to see it. Now, honestly, I was expecting it to be a fixer-upper. It was going to be all of this stuff going on. And I just dealt with that like 3 years ago, and I'm like, I'm really not trying to do it because everybody that knows who does renovations to home, it's a lot. So we get there, the place was immaculate. When I say immaculate, to the point where the everything, the plumbing, the HVAC system,
They really took care of it.
the electricity, everything was done. Didn't have to do anything. The only thing I had to do was actually, there was some carpeting going up the stairs in the bedrooms. I took that out and I painted one room because I didn't like the color. That was it. I did no other things, you know, besides little improvements that I wanted to make it better. And it was a long journey with that because, again, navigating that from New York to North Carolina is a lot. So anybody that wants to do these type of things, please understand that it's a lot because things are not going to be delivered on time. Things are going to be delivered broken. Things are going to have to be put together. You're going to have to compensate for all of these things. So please, if this is something you want to do also, take all of that into consideration because I really didn't, and it made it a little tougher.
Okay.
So, you know, you've done a lot of talking about how to get, what's the name of where you act? We need to know.
We're going to share a little bit now about.
Okay. So the name of the place is called, well, let me just say this really quickly. So the house that I bought, it's a house. It has 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Each bedroom has its own private bathroom, a sink, toilet, and shower. Then when you walk out to the backyard, maybe I'm going to give it about 30 yards in the backyard. There's a little house. When you open up the little house, it's like a studio, and it has its own sink, toilet, and shower. So we actually rent those separately because the little house can really only hold 2 people, really 2 people. The major house holds 10 people. It holds up to 10 people. I mean, it could be a little more, but it comfortably holds 10 people. So the big house is called the Bellhaven Breeze, and the little house is called the Breezette.
And the
breeze and the breezette.
You got the breeze and the breezette.
The breeze and the breezette.
Okay, let's get it up in here. I love this. The Bellhaven Breeze Guest House. Is that your baby?
That's it.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's it. So the front of the house, as you can see, is wheelchair accessible. So it has a ramp that goes up, and on the first floor there is a primary bedroom. A primary bedroom where it's huge. So let's say if someone is wheelchair, in a wheelchair or have difficulty walking, as soon as you walk in the house, you make a right, and you have a huge room that also has its own bathroom and a jacuzzi inside of there. That's the primary. And then
I'll be booking that one very soon.
So we're gonna go here.
Right.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's my little popcorn
machine.
Yeah.
Who's out there with the popcorn machine?
Listen, that was my idea because I love popcorn. So that was the room I was actually telling about the primary.
That's a popular thing too. That's got to be a treat. Now, what I want to make sure we get some love in the house. We got people who are like Grand Rising, welcome. Grand Rising, Mr. Chris B, how you doing? All right. So look, we want to just share with you what people like our brother Lorenzo is doing right now. You know, this is possible. He wanted to do this. He liked the idea. And so he envisioned himself. Now, mind you, you had another job. You are you still working or you retired?
I'm still working.
Okay. And working. This is your shift. This is your second.
This is my second.
Second. We call it the second act.
This is exactly.
You're setting up the second act. See, this is where my conversation is because I want to make sure we'll come on back and hear this. I'm going to be back. I want to make sure we start talking to people about that process.
Right.
Because I've noticed I've had a few conversations recently. Friend of mine, about 3 years ago, we were talking about her retirement. She's like, no, I'm retiring. I'm leaving. I am tired. I've done she says, I'm 30 years with these people, 33 years, 33
Ooh.
years. She was 19. She's at the same job. She is in her 50s and she is like, I'm ready to go. But we've been, and I've been trying to say, okay, whoa, Nelly, I want you to make sure you're ready, because the world doesn't stop. Everything doesn't keep rolling for your life just because you retired. I think what happens is that people think retirement is now you can just sit back and chill. You've done all the work. That was a concept back in the 50s. Y'all know that, right?
100%.
Yeah, because you could retire and go live off of your retirement and Social Security because that was significant. None of that stuff exists. And we have extreme inflation. We have the lack of an imbalance in the economic system when it comes to the haves and the have-nots, and it has become harder to maintain. And that's why I said, let me stop here for a moment. I want to make sure we put some eyes on this. This is a gentleman who has taken the time to not only pay attention, but to prepare properly for what he wants. He wants to retire. He wants to create his time. He's not saying time off. He wants to create his quality of life.
Exactly.
That's the next step. Your
Exactly.
quality of life. You don't just stop working for somebody and go home.
You don't.
Especially if you ain't working to keep a home after you've been working. Oh Lord. So I've always been impressed. I want to BYNUM. Brother BYNUM, I want to share something with you. I call people by their last name. This is what we do.
That's right.
I want to say thank you because you embodied the conversation I've been having for the last 8 years.
Yes.
With people about preparing. You must have your next steps in mind now. You must live your job like you're not going to be here one day.
Correct.
Because unfortunately, we keep living our lives like we're going to be here forever. So you live life like you're going to live forever. You live in a job like it's going to last. Like the income, income's going to last forever at this rate. And we don't envision ourselves as something other. Brother, I'm so proud of you. I'm not talking with you.
and just really to piggyback on what you're saying, you hit it on the nail. You were one of the first people that I have ever talked to that has said and used that concept, because that's my concept. And it took me a while to learn it. Like I explained to people, it didn't come overnight. It took me a while to understand that these jobs that we get concreted in, and we don't realize that these jobs are not in our best interest. What they do is, and should do, is create a platform for you to do the second half. Yep. But what we do is we think that they're doing us this big favor and we're working ourselves to death. And then what are we getting out of it? At the end, if you work these jobs 30 years, people don't understand. Let's just say, and let me use a quick example. Let's say if your pension at the end of 30 years is $90,000 a year, because they're not going to pay you much more. So let's say if it's $90,000 a year, that is your pension for the rest of your life. How much is that $90,000 going to be worth in 15 years? So you live another 15 years. How much is that $90,000 going to be worth with this economy, with these presidents, and all this craziness going on?
Thank you.
And that is that is the real concept. What people
and I don't understand why people don't see that. Because go ahead, I'm sorry.
The conversation of their retirement and their finances, they think the conversation is, well, we got medical coverage. We think we have.
I like that.
Because what happens is, as you get older, your medical needs may increase, and that's not something that's factored into.
Did you say may?
Oh, they will.
There's people retiring to their medical health.
Yes.
When you get a job, you're going. The rest of your life is maintaining your health now, because you done got sick for all them years.
And I've talked to people who are telling me now that they went back to work so they can cover their medical coverage.
Yeah,
right. I see that too.
Their basic needs are covered, but they can't afford to go to the doctor and get the medicines that they need. And I'll talk to some people that we've worked with. That 40% of what they retired on is going to aftercare for just maintaining medications,
Yep.
doctor's appointments, and they don't tell you this stuff. This is they tell you, you have that sit down about what to get, what you can get in your medical, but they don't tell you what it truly covers. And in the long run,
Right.
there are some missings out there, and people need to realize that in the second act, you have to create a second act that covers all the stuff that
But
isn't out
while you're working,
While you're working, there you go. While you're working.
What if I told you had to earn retirement? And I don't mean by doing the job.
Right.
What I am talking about is earning retirement really looks like you have to earn your next lifestyle. It's like when we came out of high school, we were told you had to build your education and skills to get a job. But then you have to work the job to get your retirement, to get a retirement. Then your retirement is actually another portion of life in actuality. What you're retired from is a job, not life.
Yeah, but you know why people, I think the mix up with that is that most of the people that retire like that are now in their late 50s, early 60s.
Exactly.
So now, like I tell people, okay, I'm a very adventurous. I love to travel, as you guys know. I love to travel. So yeah, I love to travel. So if I want to go and I want to climb to the top of Mount Everest, am I going to do that at 30 or am I going to do that at 62?
Right.
63. Right. I can't. So the other problem that people have is what they do is we sit back and we factor all of this stuff in to life. We say, oh, and like I said, I'm going to retire early. People say to me, why are you doing that? That's crazy. That doesn't make sense. Because they're thinking about what they were taught and what the system barrels into your head, which is not a truth. Right. So I'm like, okay, but why would I not I've put all of these years' effort into jobs. Right. When am I going to put effort into me?
You. Exactly.
When? And it's time. And I hate that I did it so late, but God is good and things happen when it's supposed to.
Thank God.
Supposed to. But this is why I try to teach the younger kids to do it early, because we make all of these plans in life, all these plans of what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. And we still do it now, but we don't factor in one thing ever when we have these conversations. And you know what that factor is?
Please share.
Death.
What
about death? And I know people don't like to talk about it.
I told you.
Who says I'm going to be here next week?
Right.
Who says you're going to be here next week? So why are you making these plans for 3 and 4 years from now?
Right.
Who says you're going to be here this afternoon?
Thank you.
So that's why you have to take opportunities, live your life, be happy, be healthy. Because and I'll just leave you with this last thing. So someone said to me, an older guy told me one time, he asked me, what am I chasing? And I said, what do you mean? He said, what are you chasing? You have to figure out what you're chasing. So I blurted out something to him. And he said, that's not what you're chasing. You have to think about this question. Don't give me some random answer. Come back to me in a couple of months and tell me what we're talking about. So I said,
wise man.
I said, all right, let me think about that. So now I sat down, I really thought about it. What am I chasing? Like that, and you can't say this. You don't need a whole bunch of categories. 1 or 2 categories should sum up everything. So I thought about it, and it became a challenge. Like, really, what am I chasing? Right. What am I chasing? So I figured it out. I finally figured it out, and it took me a long time, actually. That month had turned into about 1 or 2 years before I gave my answer. I think it was 2 years. And I finally figured it out. And once you figure it out, your life is going to be so much better. So for me, and everybody's chasing something differently. For me,
that's right.
I'm chasing 2 things. I figured it out: health and happiness. That is it. So I tell people that, and they say, yeah, but what about the money? The money is not going to make you happy.
Brother, tell them.
The money's not going to make you happy. I can be broke and be happy and be rich and be miserable.
That's
I said, money is a part of living a certain way you want to, but it's not happiness. And health, without health, you can't do anything. So
and exactly, health absolutely is the key to everything. That's first. That's not
number
second.
1.
That doesn't come on the bottom of the list. They do it later. There's no later for your health.
That's right.
Your health gives you access to all of the rest. Now,
Absolutely.
let's talk about that, because I'm loving what you just said. The money. Y'all know what I do.
The money.
This whole platform is built on digital financial literacy. Y'all know it ain't even about money.
Right.
It never was. From the beginning to the end, it has never been about money. It has been about the acquisition of your security, of your peace of mind, of your time back, of the quality of your time. Because look, I'm gonna be honest. I remember having large windfalls of money. Not that it came in a good way all the time. Unfortunately, I've had to inherit some of that. $60,000 through my hands did nothing. I can't even tell you where it's at. What happened? There's people get 100,000, millions of dollars. But when you don't know what to do with it, when it's not for a purpose, it's so interesting. I have wealthy friends that I talk with. They said, Ruby, you want a lot of stuff. You said you need, how much do you need is what they asked me. She asked me specifically, how much do you need? I didn't even know. For what though? See, that's the thing. You haven't forwarded it. You haven't actually sat down and said what you need that number for. Then I want $1 million. Okay, now spend it.
Yep.
Now spend it. Because $1 million isn't a stack of money. It has to have purpose for your life. People don't realize this brother just figured it out. He's a happy man doing what he likes to do with the rest of the time of his life in appropriateness. Because you know, some of us think we're gonna go off and now we're gonna hike Kilimanjaro at 50, 60. I'm gonna go.
Oh no, he's hurt right now.
Exactly.
Young people use oxygen, so you won't need it.
Exactly. So my question is what are you gonna do where you're at right now? What is your second act? This thing at the time where you are, not the thing that you think, because you still think you're 16. Don't get it twisted. Y'all are not 16, 17, 18 years old. Y'all ain't 23. Okay, I know y'all thinking y'all look good, but the reality is this is the body. This is the reality of life. This is who I am. So I hate to tell you this. It's time to be smart, not work hard, work smart. That's your time right now. Okay, if you're in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, please get out of the daydream and get into reality. Answer his question. What are you chasing? Once we start doing that, and it's like, wait. Like you said, what am I chasing? Oh, shit.
It was funny because I was like, what am I chasing? Because I didn't know.
But you know what? You were smart enough and reverent enough to be able to ask yourself that question and not deny it. Too many people live in denial. I ain't chasing nothing. I don't need nothing. But you want a lot. So if you want for a lot, you actually need more than you think.
You want something, but you don't know enough. When you think about that, and I'm thinking, I've had that question posed to me a few times, and you've never really put your hand on the pulse of what you're chasing or what you want. You just think, I need to keep a roof over my head, and you think of all the secular things that you've been conditioned to say because they're automatic.
Yeah.
House, car, family, roof over the,
a good roof over my head.
Those are the automatic things, and those aren't chasing.
Our auto settings.
Those are conditions that we've been given and told to how to operate on a day-to-day basis. When you say, "What am I chasing?" That's an internal mechanism that you really have to unpeel, for lack of a better term. The layers of the onion that you don't even look at half the time.
And know that it's okay to have layers. It's okay to have more than one thing, because I've heard people go, girl, I'm too tired. My brain is tired. But when it's time to go to the club or to go hang out, you cool. But when it's time to start putting some funds away, figure out how to take your life to the next level, create a level of, and I say not a level of comfort, but a new lifestyle. When you want to seek out new things, you recognize that this is not working. What's not working is the recreation of the same habits. You're still around the same people, doing the same thing. The mindset, the conversations have not shifted. And you want something different. You just don't know exactly. You know, we all get that itch for that. Not sameness. I'm not that I don't love my people, but I need some new people. You know what I'm saying? I need to go meet some new people. I need to see some new things. And look, we ain't gonna get too far off because I want y'all to see what I see. So we've been talking about Brother Lorenzo's information, you know, what he's up to in his second. Let's take a look. Y'all know I'll show you better than I tell you. All right. This brother took the time to give us some show and tell. So you know me,
look,
I'm all
about it. Look, I gotta say, when he first went down there and got in and got situated, he was telling me about the people in the town, and then he showed me some of the pictures. I was like, look, when do I get my room? Because I'm ready to go now.
Child, we've been shifting family events over the next North Carolina for a minute.
What do you got? What the things you got to really look at is and what captivated me about what you said about the property. One is near water. It's secluded. It's comfortable. It's an out of the way piece of luxury, a luxurious treasure.
You created,
and I want y'all guys to get what I got. And you may not get it right away, but when he explained to me, I saw the treasures. I saw the treasure that he had put in place. And yo, BYNUM, kudos, you did a hell of a job.
Yeah. Because I didn't do it alone. I had help.
Okay, so exactly. I was gonna say,
and I had help. It wasn't just me.
That's right. So he and his partner got together and they came up with their vision of creating peace on earth for others. Let's talk about. We'd like to take a little look on the inside. So I'm going to ask you to just kind of guide us through the videos that you share.
Okay, no problem.
So let me see if I can pull it up. Let's go. Voila.
So well, before you started, I'll just say, so each room has its own theme. So we decided to take the theme from places that we traveled around the world, different countries and different places. So, so downstairs you have the Amalfi Coast. This room here is East Coast, West Coast room. So we do a little New York and a new, see East Coast, West Coast. So, yeah, East Coast, that's the East Coast bed, that's the West Coast bed. We have these in case people have children or small kids, that they can use this room, and adults can use it as well. So we took it from one end of the east to one end of the west, which is Hollywood, Los Angeles, and things of that nature. So these are the beds. Again, it has its own private bathroom.
Right.
So you have your own private bathroom.
He's looking now.
And then I'll just go to the back. And
Okay. That's what's up. That's right.
It looks a little differently because this was the beginning. The sink is outside because the bathroom's a little smaller. So the sink is outside. So, it's very comfortable. 3 of the 4 bedrooms have this fireplace here. This fireplace works. It generates heat. It runs off of propane. So all you have to do is light it like you're lighting a gas stove with the pellet. Comes right on. Okay. So that's this is the East Coast, West Coast room.
All right.
Love it.
And then the next one.
To turn on that fireplace. There we go.
All right. So this is the Hawaii room. So all the rest of the rooms pretty much have a king size bed. So this is the king size bed. So I, did a little Hawaiian thing. I still got to put up some more trinkets. I don't want to overdo the room. You don't want to pile it up and make it look too much. So this is the beginning stage. So I just kind of hung a few pictures. I put up some tiki statues. I actually got some more stuff.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
It's themed out, y'all.
Yeah, so it's themed out again. Again, it has its own.
There's that fireplace. That comes in handy even in the summer nights, y'all.
That's the bamboo curtains that that makes a Hawaiian girl dancing,
And the ceiling fans, are they through in each room or?
Yep, each room has a ceiling fan.
Okay.
Yep. Every room has a ceiling fan.
So who decorated? Who was the decorator?
She the decorator. I do my, I get overridden a lot, but She does that.
He said he get overridden.
Yeah, I get overridden.
Guys, how often is that?
All the time, but that's something different.
I declined the answer.
It's like, don't
Yeah.
work.
Yep. And you know, we put a lot more stuff in.
Styling, yeah.
Yeah, we put a lot more stuff into it. So this is just the beginning. This hasn't even been the end. When I go back down, I'm gonna really get the whole thing, and this way I can maybe share it with you again so you can see. Yeah. So this is the Hawaii room.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I love it.
And then the next one, this is Greece. So this is the Greece thing. I actually just came back from Greece last week, so I brought some more stuff to put into the rooms. So, you know, it has the Greek colors, the little eye, and again, it also has a washer and dryer accessible inside the unit. You know.
Oh wow.
Yeah, once you go in.
That's a full getaway.
Now all of these are so spacious. Y'all see?
Yeah, every bedroom can put it. You can put a king size bed in it and chairs. All of the rooms are huge, which that is another thing that caught my attention. That everything was such a big space, you know. So, you know, it's
love it. And that's I like that.
Yeah.
That walk-in shower. Okay.
Now, is this on the upper level or this is the one on the first floor?
This looks like
this is all on the second floor.
Okay.
So the 3 rooms you just saw is upstairs. And those are all upstairs.
Look at that. Oh my.
Guys, when I tell you guys this
and it actually I can't wait to take the newer pictures because this is in the beginning. So
yeah, we can see this looks like your early renovation.
Yeah, this is the early renovation. We changed all the shower heads to the rain showers.
Y'all see that tile on that wall?
Forget the tile. Look at the shower head.
And all of the and this is why I say we put it as a guest house because all of everything is quality from the towels to the soap. Everything is hotel 5-star quality. Wow. The towels, the washcloths. You know, every room is set. When you come in, every room is set. It has the towels. It has the washcloth. It has the makeup towels for the ladies. It has accessories. It has toothbrushes. It has everything. So it's not just you come here. It's like really going to a hotel. And even some hotels don't produce what we do. You know, downstairs, we provide snacks. We have water for the guests. You know, we make it so people can get there and really say, wow, I'm comfortable.
Hold on.
You can go to the next one. I think that's it.
Before we get to this one, to the next one, let me get to the next one. Hold on. Get back in here. Now, one of the reasons why I would say before we get into that, what I'm seeing is not just luxury, it's more like homeliness. You're talking about how you came about, how you figured out you wanted to do the Airbnb.
Right.
And you shared with us about your experience. You know, that's something. He was able to recreate his experience for others. She says, Miss Clark says, where is it at?
We're in North Carolina.
It's located in Belhaven, North Carolina. It's not far from the Outer Banks. So just to give you a little map of kind of if you know Raleigh, North Carolina. This property is 2 hours and 20 minutes from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay.
So it's all the way up. It's like right on the water. It's right along the coast of the Pongo River. So literally right across the street when you go outside, right across the street, and you'll see those pictures, right across the street is the water. I'm literally right across the street from the water. And when you walk down the block, maybe let's say 7 or 8 minute walk, they have a little beach area. It's not a huge area, but it's a little beach area where you can actually go and have, take lunch, take a little music, and actually get in the water.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So is it a lake?
It's a lake. It's a river, but it's a large river because it's part of the Great Loop. So literally, if you own a boat, you can, and let's say my neighbor across the street, he owns a boat. He can get in his boat, and from that Pongo River, he can access to get to Miami. He can get to Dominican Republic. he could get to Costa Rica. That lake flows right into those major rivers. Oceans. So if you got a boat and you want to go to Dominican Republic for the weekend, and you got a boat, you can sail from your house to the Dominican Republic. And there's also a huge marina where all the boats come in and dock. That's about a 10-minute walk from my house. So
okay.
Now, did I not tell you in a lap of luxury?
Yes.
Okay. So unfortunately, I just realized that our videos gotten duplicated. So don't worry about it.
No worries.
We have Miss Clark, whose family, Clark.
Family's from Bellhaven.
Exactly.
Are they still currently there?
Are you, Miss Clark? Are they still there? You have family out there. That's what's up. Small world, ain't it?
Wow.
So I just want to let you know, unfortunately, I didn't realize when I was downloading them, they're duplicated. So you got to get us the other 2 videos whenever you get a chance. And
Definitely.
Well, wait a minute. Y'all know how a system don't play. All of our guests get invited. All of the guests for P2G get invited to be able to join Shop Your Hood. Shop Your Hood happens to be it's kind of like our very own Black Wall Street Mall, sitting in our brand new website that we're placing together. But in the meantime, every guest gets invited to actually showcase their business on our website. Because our goal is to not just tell you about these things and say, hey, catch the show that with. It's for you to have a place to find them. So you can always go to p2gnetworks.com, or you can always reach out to the people. We're here. We're people. Okay.
They're good people.
Yeah, we're good people. We like to get you information. Oh, her family's not there anymore. But you know what, girl? You know where it's at. Go get it.
Oh, yeah.
Go have fun.
Tell me it still looks the same.
That's a cool place to take your family. So if you have family that used to be from there, doing a family reunion in a place that you used to live or close to that place, and a place like that is amazing. We were looking for a way. Remember, we were telling you about, we call the folks, like I call resources. Y'all are all our resources. When don't be a friend that got a business, because I'll call you in a heartbeat. You'll be the new expert in my life in that area. We'll be booking. And we'll be booking for everybody in all the rooms. And how's it, speaking of which, how has it been going? Has it opened? Is this up and running? So you're in business and you're out and open already? We're up and up running for a little while. How long you been open? Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. My grand opening was March 21st.
Oh.
So March 21st I opened, and so far I've had, up until now, it's been booked out every weekend.
Oh, I love it.
It's been booked out every weekend. And I'm talking both of them. They've been booked out pretty much every weekend.
He's got the main house and the little house.
The little house. I wish I had the picture. The little house that was a task, because it's exactly what you got a picture. You can't say a little room.
Right.
Because a room is a room.
Right.
This is a little house.
Right.
So we had to figure out how to make this into a little house.
Right.
And have everything fit and be comfortable and not overwhelm it, crowded. It was, and that right there was the hardest part, because if I'm telling you I got a little house, it's a little house.
Right.
So we had to figure out a way to do it, which we did. So when you walk in the house, you have the bed, you have a kitchenette. Right. We have a stove. It's not really a stove, but it's like a little kitchenette. It has a stove. It has a little refrigerator. It has a sink, and then on the left side, you have the TV, which is a tiny TV. We call it the tiny house, but it's like a 32-inch.
Yeah. God, 32-inch.
There's like a little 32-inch, and then we have a coffee bar. We also have a table with 2 chairs. So again, you have to dynamically fit that in. Where it does, you don't walk in and you're walking around like this, which we did, and it came out good. The only thing with the bed is super comfortable, because we had to really researched this, and we wanted to pull out sofa because it's easier for people to kind of put it in and have much more room. But it was tough. But we figured it out.
Yeah.
Figured it out. We found something, and we had to make it comfortable because how can you go stay at a place and the bed's not comfortable?
Yes.
That is something that is predominant across every time we travel.
You got an offer just now, brother. It said, would you like to premiere a vegan sushi?
Oh, definitely. We were talking about that because some families was asking me, some people were asking me like, hey, we would like to have a family reunion, a little family reunion or a little family gathering. Right. And do you know a chef or anybody that would cook? And at the time, I don't.
Right.
So, most definitely.
Definitely. You got the phone numbers down here for the reservations. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to reach you on the terms.
Oh yeah. Anytime. Call me anytime. Yeah. Okay. Because that's again.
He's looking. He's developing his business.
It's business, and it's business for everybody.
That's right.
Everybody. It's not business for just me. It's business for all of us. Which is so funny. And I'll tell you just really quickly. When I came into the neighborhood, I think some people felt threatened because not only is my bed and breakfast now in guest house, not really Airbnb. Right. My guest house has been in circulations for 17 years, so people know about it. Right. As even if it's not still the bed and breakfast, they know about it.
Right.
But they felt threatened because mine is actually the biggest in the town.
Wow, really?
So there's nobody has bigger space. Someone claimed to have that space, but they don't. But what I tried to explain to them, because when I met, we had like a little meeting, and I explained to them, I am not here to take your business. I'm not here not to work in conjunction with you.
Right.
We're neighbors. We're working all together. And I know there was some concerns. And I said, I'm a straight up person. So I'm going to explain to you, I'm not here for that. I'm here to do business because guess what? I have 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. If you have 4 bedrooms and let's say 3 bathrooms, okay. Somebody might not call me and say, hey, that's a little too big for me. What's the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to recommend your place.
You're going to go in your neighborhood,
right? So,
but people, hold up, we got a spot.
Right, that's I got another spot for you. But here's the problem.
Competition, baby.
Here's the problem. People don't understand that concept.
Yes.
They just don't.
Okay, so BYNUM, I use a word that I learned through tech, and it's so funny. The word that I just used is co-opetition. This is for everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Co-opetition is something that especially small businesses, you don't understand. It's not the big, huge businesses that put you out of business. It's the lack of cooperation among small corporations that make you go out of business. You have to be conglomerate. You're going to be small. You might as well be many together.
That's right.
Because until you can work in conjunction with each other, you're basically feeding off of one pond instead of everybody. Right. Building up the resources in the pond so everybody eats.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, if I got a family event with 50 people, we cannot stay in your only Airbnb.
Right.
We have to find many. But what if the one every Airbnb there could say, hold on a second, let me call down the block. I got a few more rooms.
Right.
When they didn't say, I'm gonna send you over here. They said, I got a few more rooms. Right. When they say I got a few more rooms, that's because you got an agreement with the other guy already.
Already, correct.
Already.
Correct.
I have events coming up, brother. How many units you got?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And we actually just recently had that. A filming company came into town and filmed a movie. And they had a bunch of people and they were all looking for a place to stay. Because the key thing in that little town is there's no hotel in that little town. It's basically there's no hotels, none.
And this happens often. This is why Airbnbs are so and bed and breakfasts. Let's start with that's where Airbnb. The B&B is bread and breakfast, y'all. Y'all know that, right?
Right.
Just so you know, Airbnbs are just the way of saying like fast Airbnb. Like
Yeah,
fast,
yeah, correct, correct.
So it's interesting if you and you would never need a third party. Now this is where we come in. This is
Right,
where P2G come in. We teach you stuff like how to get independent, get off
right.
that third party, because people are on third party.
Definitely.
So you run through the Airbnb website as third party, correct?
Yeah, they're one of
That's your
the
next-
engines I use. Yeah.
So that's not a problem. It's beautiful. That is awesome. So I'm loving this. What I'm trying to help more businesses do is become independent of those third parties that actually cut into your profits. We teach businesses how to use technology to access directly and still keep your connection to large groups of people. Airbnb, the network, not the individual location, but the network of Airbnb makes all of their money off of remarketing you all. They pay for the
Right.
advertisement. They pay for the space for you all. They cover a space for you all to put your listings up into. But do you know, and I'm going to tell you, it works just like that for DoorDash. It works that way for Uber. All of those are companies that just redistribute other people's businesses for a price and a cost. Now, my question is this. What if you had that network, right? Beautiful network, and only one ad needed to be run. Not everybody has an Airbnb, but you all got together and had one site that already marketed all of y'all, and it would go to one location on Airbnb just for the connection to the network. Y'all starting to get where I'm coming from? Because if each one of y'all had an Airbnb account, now each one of y'all are paying the fees, ain't you?
Of course.
You want to cut them fees? Create a partnership where all of y'all are now in conjunction with each other, your own private network.
Right. I just researched that.
Power.
I researched it, but the guy that was presenting it to me, again, you're making me see, and it's good, and I'm glad you said that, because that's exactly what I was thinking. I said I'm going to deal with them for now just to get the ball rolling, get my feet wet, get the education, because you got to get education. You just can't go blindly into it, and a lot of education comes from actually doing the job. Instead of I can read till my face turned blue. It doesn't mean I'm going to know
how it feels. You got
to know how it feels and how to do it.
Yes.
So what I did, a guy I swear, he just called me maybe 2 weeks ago with exactly what you were saying.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. He was also a third party. And he's trying to talk to me like I don't understand that. So I didn't say nothing. I heard him out. And I'm like, okay. But if I let you create this website that you're saying, like what you're saying, I have to pay you. How much is that again? $5,000. Okay, $5,000. But that network that you're building is going to take how long to get where it needs to be? Because what people don't understand through my research is the Airbnb and the booking.com and all of these places are already worldwide known. That's what the issue is. It's not about you can't compete with them, because guess what? Whenever someone says something about Airbnb, the first 90% of the people go on their phone and they go on Airbnb. They're not thinking about your website or their website.
Get this. That's what I tell people. Okay, now I want y'all to get it. I want you to hear it, everybody. He's not going to be a third party. And I love this. So our builder for our web portal, we don't do websites. We do web portals because I don't have customers. I have members. See, when you got customers, you got a lot of back and forth. I have members, so my members register for the site and they become a resident of the site. How many times people go on vacation? How many times people go travel for work? I need residents on my site. I don't need. So that's what Amazon has. Let me talk, and this is why I love it. This is Work It Out Wednesday. Y'all better get your pen and paper. All right. We're building something called Shop Your Hood. That's us marketing us. If we are our own network of marketing itself. Now, mind you, I'm not going to say don't use them. Just don't have 15 accounts. Y'all get where I'm coming from? You have a built-in network. Like your website is yours. You're not marketing 15 different. So you see, y'all taking those sites and y'all getting rid of that extra expense, and y'all got one ad on Airbnb, and all of your apartments and all of your spaces are available, and the schedule for everything is available through that one portal that you're maintaining. It's yours, by the way. It's yours. No third party. The only third party that happens is when you get the one hit from the listing. The one listing all of you have. Y'all get that? The one listing all of you have.
15 people, one
listing. You still get the national, international, you know what I'm saying? But now instead of having 5 rooms, y'all got 25 rooms. You got 30 rooms. And y'all calendar is just coordinated within your own community calendar. People, we got to start, I think, on a different level, brother. That's why I said, I know we
I hear you.
You think like I think. You don't think selfish. You think, how do we do this together and keep the cost down? Right. I understand economy and how the world is changing. I share with y'all how to have your own financial system. I will show you how you can set your own financial system without having to live on the grid all the time. That's what we specialize in because it's available. This ain't underground. I tell y'all, I ain't trying to teach y'all how to do something that's illegal. I'm trying to show you. And by the way, I'm a tech. I'm a trained tech. I think tech, I talk tech. Everything has to be paid. I don't like the hard way at all. Technicians are the laziest people on the planet. Just to let you know, we are the laziest folks. You know, we spend more time figuring out how to cut down time and doing stuff. We spend a lot of time how to save time. That's our whole purpose. And that's why I said I want to talk with businesses like my brother BYNUM's over here. You know why? Because he's not the thinker he's not he's not the selfish thinker. The selfish thinker. You just outthought somebody. Wait a minute, you're gonna take me off of this third party that has international, international access, and put me on your third party so you could build a new web. They did it already. And circulate you back into the same website.
And circulate these, and now I got an extra fee. Because I gotta pay you.
And so what I love is that we build it once, you know what I'm saying, and you work it. Once you build it, you gotta build a collective idea. Get everybody in the collective and say, okay, shoot, the website costs how much to get up, and then we own it, and we don't have to worry about other things coming in. Oh, wait, and then we all contribute to the one account that gets us all the business. Hold up, wait, what? Now we focus. Now you can focus what you want to do in that neighborhood, in that area. Maybe as the group goes along, you now have, instead of a regular Airbnb, y'all have the group. What do they call that? Hospitality centers in your town. We got to start out. We got to start thinking outside of the box, because all of these businesses are set up to make us pay them long term.
Yep. Oh, that's exactly what they do.
Yeah, and you pay. I don't know how that works because I don't run an Airbnb.
That's exactly it's what you said.
Or is it out of everything you make? If you have
they just look at a certain percentage of what you make.
And that's
which I think is 15%. So they take 15%
that's a lot. That's
of what you make
out of every dollar you get.
Right.
Because I teach people in math, so I teach y'all the math of your money, because we don't pay attention to when somebody says percent. If you paying somebody 10%, you paying 10 cents out of every dollar.
Right.
15% is 15 cents before you get paid.
Sure indeed.
Right.
And then you still have your taxes. You still have the expenses that you have to cover before you can actually continue this as a lifestyle.
Right.
You have to write up all the expenses that you covered.
Well, I'm not even worried about all the write-ups. I'm worried about because a lot of people don't think like business owners. So when you don't think like a business owner, you be like, well, that's just too expensive. I want you to think, y'all thinking expenses, we're thinking build the value built in and what it took to get you this.
Right.
That's a business owner.
You know what I think some people get caught up too, especially people that just start.
Yeah.
When you open up your Airbnb guest house, you have to have insurance.
Come on.
So the insurance is a lot. People don't know. You can't open it without insurance. Liability. Someone gets hurt. Something happens, it's a problem.
Thank
So
you.
the only thing is, like, I don't deal with Airbnb. I deal with a separate entity that deals through them. So again, it's everybody's making money. But the entity that I'm dealing with provides insurance for me. So I have insurance.
That is the value, exactly.
Right? That's the value. So my value, I know what's going on about the percentage. I get that. But like I always tell people, walk before you can run. So, okay, yeah, they're taking 10, and they only take 10%.
Right,
they only take 10%. That is fine. So if I make $1,000, you take $100. But I know the headache of the insurance until I get to the where I'm able to comfortably establish that insurance, because it's a lot. And it's a different insurance for Airbnbs and guest houses and things of that nature. Because it not only does it cover personal injury, it has to cover the house and the property itself, the TVs, the chairs, the everything, the beds, everything has to be covered.
And then no one considers that.
Now,
thank you so. Oh my goodness, y'all just got a walkthrough
ground floor wisdom
from the other side.
Yeah,
because we go to hotels, we go places, and we never consider what it takes really for a person to create this.
It's a lot.
And this is a service. You are serving people. You are actually fulfilling a need. People, y'all think that supermarkets and grocery stores and hotels and Airbnbs are they are businesses, and it's so general. But they actually are a service. And when they disappear, trust and believe you'll miss them.
You notice it.
They are the ones. When they used to call people, y'all was all the frontliners because you kept the doors open.
That's right.
To necessities, people didn't notice until it was extreme. Y'all get that? Go into a small town. I say this because this is amazing. I have had traveling nurses, nowhere to stay, hotels, either too far away or what have you. Airbnbs are usually lined up along the hotels routes. They're not in the hotel locations. They're private. And so you can find a place that you can probably go and stay a little more. So I've had nurses that have depended on it. People who travel for work they can't book into a large hotel, or God forbid there's a convention. Where you go? So places like Airbnbs have become such just a saving grace, because we're not gonna stop traveling, y'all. People gonna always
can't stop traveling.
Don't want to be in a hotel. I'm gonna just be real honest.
Right.
I love this man, but walking him around them long hallways and all over the place, and as we've gotten older, that ain't the move, y'all. We can't do that. Mr. Thomas can't make them moves like that. So you do look for places like Brother BYNUM's here.
And also, I meant to mention to you, it has a front porch, it has a side porch, and a back porch. The side porch is screened in. So you can literally, I made it like really nice with the fan and the chairs. So you just go back there, you got your cup of coffee.
Are you gonna try to tell me I have to come do my recovery over here?
Listen, I didn't told you, y'all. I need y'all to come down, man. Come down.
Well, don't worry. I have some time that I have to take off.
Yeah, come down and check it out. Put a lot of heart and soul into this. We put a lot of heart and soul and experience of what we think. I've been to places. And I said to myself, what did I like about these places?
Right.
And then I took that and put it into my place, because I want to make sure that everything is where it's at. Like even down to the television. The television, I have cable, I have pay-per-view, all that stuff is free.
I was going to ask you.
All of it. Yep.
Hold up a second.
All of it.
If the 32, and I know this sounds trivial, but if the 32 is small, what's in the other one?
Oh, the other one is it 65? I think 65.
I knew it was going to be astronomical.
Yeah, it's about 65. That's in the living room.
You are a hot mess. I love it.
The living room is huge. So it has cable, it has pay-per-view, it has a coffee bar with different coffees from all over the world. It has different teas from all over the world. It has a little refrigerator there.
It's okay. Just the coffee will do.
Excuse me, I need the tea.
Yeah, I got the teas from China. I got the teas from Portugal. Just, these are the things, again, I want to make it comfortable. I want to make it luxury / home. I want you to feel home. I want you to, after the 2 days, I want you to be like, you know what, I'm home.
So
This is cool.
Brother, let me tell you something. I think home is a luxury that we don't count anymore. When you can feel at home, at peace, at calm, that is a luxury unto itself. And it's one that we don't afford ourselves often enough. And so I'm letting y'all know, connect with this brother. I love him. If you have to travel, if you want to travel, this is probably an excellent, I think don't get me wrong. I love going to North Carolina. That's kind of people go, have you been out of the country? Yeah, I've been out of the country. But there are so many beautiful places within this country we live in as America.
It is gorgeous.
And I'm talking about serene beauty, especially when people put time in it like you and your partner have. Okay? That when people take the time, and I'm glad that you got the experience to see that this is what you wanted to create for others. I really am, because it's like carrying on a legacy, even though it wasn't blood. It's you continued the legacy that was in that town, and even though it's called Airbnb now instead of a bed and breakfast, it still has the same feel.
Yeah.
And so, like we said, okay, because we got to wrap it up. It's the hour in, y'all.
Let me just say this last part. Also, my partner has a travel agency business. So, Tom, I texted to you, and you could display that. And just really quickly, it's a travel agent business. Everybody knows what travel agencies are, but I just want to give a little knowledge that people don't know. When you hire a travel agent, you do not pay the travel agent a fee. People don't understand that. You do not.
Really?
Travel agents get paid through the hotels and the bookings and the travel agent parties that they work with. So what happens is you get these travel agents, they'll tack on a fee. There is no fee. There is just discount. You coming to her and letting her book a trip for you, she gets the commission from them, not you. So just keep that in mind. It's a great website. She do luxury trips, affordable trips, whatever you want. Basically, it's like, how much would you want to spend?
That's what they say, yes. You always ask, how much do you want to spend?
How much do you want to spend?
If it's around your budget, it's going to get you the package that works with your budget. They're already built into it.
Right.
That's a black, and this is so, okay, here we go. Back to what I just said.
Right.
That's the concept. The concept that you do not ever have to worry about. So like I say, when y'all putting together those agreements are already on the back end, period.
Already.
They come with everything. They don't they don't raise the price. The value is already built in. If this is what your budget is, then you're getting your budget.
Right, correct.
And that's exactly how it should be. You know what I'm saying?
That was cool. So, his guest house is associated with a direct travel agent. So that's a one and done.
Right.
The one and done.
So here we go, because I'm gonna give y'all a little summer grace.
Yep. Travel with Grace is called.
Travel with Grace. I love that.
Travel with Grace.
Grace. Wow.
Yep. Travel with Grace.
And there it is.
Yep. That's
Travel with Grace. Okay. It says moving through the world with humility, respect, and quiet strength. At Travel with Grace, every trip is built around you. We listen, plan with care, and ensure you get the most value for your time and money. I recommend that you take the time to really take a look at this type of, because this is the type of traveling agency I need. We actually may call her for the family reunion that we're trying to do, because we need someone to coordinate. It's just like there's no one. I'm not trying to right now. Don't trust your relatives. I like to do that for a living. Stop. Trying to get it done.
Don't mess with your relatives.
I'm like, y'all gonna have to figure it out. Y'all, come on now. Where we gonna go?
Look, you'll be in hotel. You'll be in hotel 6, 7, and 8.
Exactly. And that's how I ain't gonna lie. That's how I'm going.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I made sure I put it in the chat and let people know we're gonna show this here.
Yeah,
now.
and it has the website. Yep, that's
great,
it.
And I love how it's written. We want you all to take the time to get to know some of our local vendors who happen to be not just in New York. You understand? He's from New York. His business is in North Carolina. He has, and don't get it twisted. This is just the beginning.
Oh yeah.
It's just the beginning.
This
I'm
is just the
looking
beginning.
forward to talking about how to put those partnerships into place, how to get it popping for anyone. And by the way, it's not just for Lorenzo BYNUM's business. This is a concept we have to start taking on. Partnering. P2G has partners. I don't do this. We can't do this by ourselves. This is because what we do is a movement. It's a movement toward independence in a sector that gets put aside. Small business is what makes our community strong.
Yep.
It's the backbone of our entire country's economy. Y'all keep thinking those major companies, these people don't pay taxes. They don't pay taxes.
They don't do
Small
anything.
business and professionals pay them for the country to keep rolling. Yeah, that's how it all goes. So when we're teaching you about financial literacy, it's about world financial literacy. It's about how the world really works and what your opportunities are. I'm really motivated by you, brother. I said, look, not just
I
to
appreciate
relax,
it.
not
I'm trying. I'm trying hard.
my next steps in a similar way. And we're looking forward to partnering with you and your partner and getting both of those businesses.
Yeah.
I like to travel.
Another little bit of advice I like to give people is help who you can help, teach who you can teach. And when people don't listen, don't get discouraged. Touch who you can. That's it. Yeah. Because we unfortunately don't listen to each other. And sometimes the answer is given to you, but you have to find out the hard way. And that's with our kids. That's with our friends and family. I tell people a lot of things sometimes, and sometimes people just look at me and they don't listen. But then they'll go and they'll pay to sit in somebody's seminar. And I just told you the same thing. So just never get discouraged. That's and right. Always, because I got discouraged at a point and I wasn't helping. I stopped. I said, I'm tired of putting this in people's ear and saying the same thing over and over and people just looking at me. And the sad part about it was our people. So it really discouraged me. But then I had to get back on it and say, you know what? I'm going to do what I can for the people that will listen. So just don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged.
Right.
And help.
My brother.
Help. And be kind to people. And everything will work out.
Purpose. That's right. Thank you so much for being on.
No, thank you guys.
I can't wait till let's get that part 2 with us in the pictures.
Oh yeah, part 2, y'all gonna be like this.
we tell Grace I'm calling her this week.
Okay.
She coming and do an interview. We're gonna talk about traveling with Grace.
Okay.
So Travel with Grace is coming. There's gonna be one of our next ones. I'm really excited. We've got guys, I wanted to share with you, we've got programs that run this entire week. We have a program tonight. Unfortunately, I don't have the flyer, but go to P2G Networks and look up our Wednesday schedule. We want you guys to go to p2gnetworks.com and come take a look at what's going on tonight at an 8 o'clock session. Y'all know we do what we do.
Yes,
I don't play that. We got to get down and get it popping. Wednesday nights are always sponsored by different education systems, different businesses. We have some stuff to learn, and not only that, let's catch up on what's going on and how we can take advantage of the times that we're living in, because y'all may think it's hard, but it ain't hard for everyone. So if you want to find out who it's not hard for, come hang out with us. We'll see you tonight. We talk to you soon. And Brother Lorenzo, thank you so much. Don't go anywhere because everybody always leaves real quick.
No, I'm not gonna. Look, I'll sit here all day.
She's coming. Y'all go ahead.
I had breakfast with the Thomases.
So we're about to get it going. We're gonna pop the music on and do your thing. If you guys need to reach us, y'all know where we at. We love you. Ooh.
See it. Wake up and rise, open your eyes. It's breakfast with the Thomases, the ultimate prize. Mental Wellness Monday, work it out Wednesday. Okay. Pay it forward Friday, we're seizing the day.